You can able to see the screen, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. So now go back to our program. If you see here, right? So now file is created under a specific location, correct?
Right.
So now let me run the program again one more time. I didn't modify anything. Just now I am trying to run the program. Did you see here false? Why? Because in this location, this file is already there, correct? In this location, this ABC is already there. So that's what it is not creating the file again one more time. So that's what we are getting this flag as a false. Clear? So can you, what I will do, I will delete this file and I will run the program again one more time. So I'm going to delete this file. Now the file is not there in this location, correct?
Right.
So now if I run it, now it will give true. It will rewrite the program. So now see, it's generating true flag and it's recreated just now. See 6:49 and my system time also 6:49. Correct?
Right. So if you try to run the code again, it's gonna give you false, right?
Yes. Now if I run it, it will give false. Why? Because file already is there.
Okay. So the system doesn't want to create the duplicate file.
Yes. Correct. Yes. So this is clear, right?
Right.
Okay. Now we will see one more example. So how to write the data into file. So for just now we are creating a file, correct?
Right.
We are not writing data into the file system. So we will see one more example. So how to write data into this abc.txt.
Okay.
So what are the ways to write data into the file? Okay, let me create one more class called com.test.stream. So this is my package com.test.stream and my class name stream demo, and I selected public static void main. Okay, and finish it. So you can close the previous file and let me delete all this. So you can able to see this program, right?
Right.
So this is second example which we are going to write some data into a file.
Right.
So first we will create a sample file and after that we will try to write some data into the file system.
Okay. So can I say the syntax?
Yes, I will write the syntax also. So to create a file, right, first we have to use some files. We have to use some class called file output stream. File output stream. So this is a class. So we have to import file output stream, and this class is available under this package java.io.file output stream. So create an object for this one, new file equal to new file output stream. Okay, clear?
Right.
So as part of this argument, right, we have to pass new file and abc.txt, and we have to import this file. Correct? So to write the data, we have to use this class file output stream. Correct?
Right.
To create the file, we have to use new file, meaning I will write in a 2 line instead of writing in 1 line. File f equal to new file, and here you need to pass here f.
Right.
So what is the purpose of this line? To create a new file, correct?
just creates a new file,
Yes.
and then the following line is just
We are going to write the data.
yeah.
Okay, see here, if you see here, this line is giving some compile time exception. See, what is the error? So it is saying file not found exception. So we have to provide try catch
Right.
for line number 12. So
Right.
this is one example of compile time exception.
Okay.
So now I am going to provide try catch, surround with try catch. So it will provide a try catch for this line. The exception name is file not found. Clear? Okay.
Right.
So now I want to write this data string 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 name equal to so this data I want to write into a file system. I want to write into abc.txt. Okay.
Right.
So data is there with me. Now how to write this data into abc.txt? So copy this one, f file system dot. So there is a method called write inside this class.
Okay.
Select that one, but it will take only bytes. It will not take string. We have a string, right? But we have to convert that string to byte array. So how to convert that one? Byte all equal to name dot get bytes. So now what we did, we converted this name into
All.
bytes, correct? So inside the string class, there is a method called get bytes.
Okay.
So now entire the string is converted into
All byte.
bytes, correct? So now copy this all and paste it here and colon. See, now again one more error. See, what is this error? So it is giving some compile time exception, IO exception. This method is throwing an exception type IO exception. So what we have to do? We have to provide catch block, correct?
Right.
So I'm going to provide a catch block here.
Okay. So you are not okay. I see.
So I'm IO exception.
So you can have this all the arrows in a try, and you can follow up with the catches.
Yes,
Right.
yes. So now the error is gone, correct?
Right.
So now I opened the file, I have written the data. Finally, what I had to do, I had to close the file, correct? Once the data is written into the system, then I had to close the file. So now I closed the file. So now let me write here data write part is done, correct? So now I have written the data, I closed the file system, data is written perfectly, correct?
Right.
So now let me run this program and we will see whether data is written or not. We will see. Yes. So data write part is done. Now go back to the file system and refresh it. Yes, now open this file. Yes, data is there, right?
Right.
So this is the way to write the data into file system.
So you use the output. So if you use the file input stream, then it will be the reading.
To read the data. That is the next part. So far it's clear, right? How to write the data into a file, correct?
Right. Okay.
So now I have a file. I want to read the data back again.
Okay.
So this is an example. This is a class which will be useful to write the data into the file system. Now we have a file abc.txt. Now I want to read the data back again and I want to display in my console.
Okay. Whatever the data that have it in
Yes,
that.
yes. Whatever the data, it is available inside this abc.txt.
Okay.
So what I will do, I will comment all these lines. These lines are useful only for to write the data, right?
Right.
So I don't want to write the data. I want to read the data. File we have already, right? So I don't want to recreate the file again, correct?
Right.
So I just now I commented this lines because I don't want to recreate the file again. I want to read the data back. So for the process, so there is another class called file input stream. File input stream equal to new file input stream. So which file you want to read? I want to read this file only.
Right. Then
FIS dot.
read.
So how to read the data? So to read the data, right? So inside the file there may be n number of characters, correct?
Mm-hmm.
To read the data, we have to write a while loop. So here FIS dot read. So I'm using this class and I'm trying to call a method called read.
Okay.
So what it will return? It will return an integer. Integer I equal to. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So try to declare this integer on the top. Integer I equal to 0. Now open bracket. So I'm reading an integer. So what is saying read? Yeah, I'm reading an integer and I'm assigning to I, correct?
Right.
So this should not be -1. Then print the I, whatever you are reading here, try to print the I.
Why is it -1?
Yes, I will tell you. So every time what it will do, it will try to read character by character in the file system. So
Okay.
every time it will take one character and it will assign to I.
Hmm.
So till once you reach here, right? After H it is trying to read next character. So if it is not able to find any character, then it will assign to you -1. If -1 means we need to come out of from while loop. As long as this character is not equal to -1, then we have to print the value.
Okay.
Manoj, I have a question.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
You are getting the integer, no?
Correct, yes.
So, but in the first time you already convert the string into the integer, but you already block it. So how they will get the out read into the integer?
Yes. So if you run this program, right? Let me run
Yeah.
it and we will see that part later. See what is displaying here?
Integer.
Integer, but we want character, right?
Yeah.
So what we have to convert that integer to char. Now let me run it back again. Can you able to see the data? So instead of println, I want to print in one line. Okay, let me run it. You can able to see the data now.
Right. Uh-huh.
So we got data from the file system, whatever we have
So
written.
that means they will always read the data in integers, and then
Yes. It will give the corresponding byte. For each character, there is a byte. So it
Yeah.
will convert to the character will be read as a byte. So that byte we are converting into again back as a converter. Sorry, character.
Yeah.
So that's about how to read the data and how to write the data by using. It's a stream basically. It's a stream means so the data will be converted into the streams basically. Streams means what is? It's a kind of stream, right? Like ones and zero. It's a stream, right? It's a kind of one line. So in that way, it will convert. Yes. So if you stay right, it will convert in this format, and it will transfer the data into the file. So on the same way, whenever you are reading the data, it will convert into the streams, and we have to read the data. So that's what we are calling this one, file input stream and output stream.
So it always will be used reading and writing file input and output stream. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a time consuming process, correct? And here, right, if I want to add next line, so I want to add one more line of data, meaning, so for here, so if I want to write one more name is there with me, technology. So we have to convert that into bytes, correct?
Yeah.
All one and name one. So again we have to write the data, correct?
Oh, yeah. Always.
We have to convert the data. It's a lot of conversion is there, right? Here we are converting string into bytes, again bytes into string, correct?
Right.
So it's a lot of conversion is happening, correct? So to avoid this scenario, I mean these things, we have there is some other class called buffer system. So now we can able to read the data, course founder technology. So if you open this file, you can able to see this new data also, correct?
Right.
So
Can you write a data there?
here you want me to write?
Yeah.
So if I write it here, I have to comment out this right part, otherwise it will overwrite the data. So now let me comment
No,
out.
or what I was trying to say, if you're writing your data is manually, right?
Mm-hmm,
So whenever you're executing
mm-hmm,
the whole loop,
mm-hmm.
that will read it back, right?
Yes, it will read it back.
Okay, so that's what I was trying to
Yeah,
figure.
it will read.
Even you're writing manually. Okay,
So
got it.
now if I comment it, if I'll read it back, right? Now let me read it back. So you will get everything. See.
Oh, yeah.
So,
So pretty much, so in that case, what I could do another thing,
mhm.
I could have the data from the database, right?
Yes, you can read from database and you can write into this file system.
Okay. Okay. It does not necessarily. Okay, got it.
This is clear, right?
Right.
So here a lot of conversion is happening, correct?
Right.
So we are converting string into char bytes and write into the data again byte into the char, correct?
Right.
So to avoid this scenario, I mean we have some other class called buffer system. So that we will see as part of next class.
Okay, sure.
Okay, we will connect tomorrow same time.
Tomorrow, I think I'll be traveling. Is that okay on Friday?
Okay, fine. Yeah, Friday. Your Friday, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. No problem. We'll connect.
Yeah, and then follows by the following classes. So, Maraha, what I'm trying to do at this moment, I'm taking one class. Let's say I take it today, and the following day will be off because I'll be trying to get to the study and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Try to understand, because if I sequentially, if I follow the classes, every single classes, I might gonna get lost.
Okay.
So that way, is that